Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. So over to you, Sangeeta, to get us moving.
Yes. So, is the volume okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, so because we had food, and we're not going to do abrupt movements, but I'm going to invite you to stand. So the first thing we're going to do...
They just settle down into
I
the
know.
chair.
See? Don't get attached to sitting, don't get attached to standing. I would like you to find someone in the room you don't know and go to them and say hi, introduce yourself. Go ahead, please, go mingle so you can wake up. Good. Nobody should be left alone. Nobody should be alone. Mix. No, not with everybody. No. Okay, come back. No talk with everybody, just one person. Please come back. Hello. So I would like you to now think of one aspect of yourself you're the most proud of. What are you proud of in yourself? Yeah. You have to first think and then tell. Don't tell and then think. So think of something you're proud of, that you're proud of, and then tell the other person. Yeah, tell the other person. What about the three of you? You're not proud of anything? They got really frozen. Okay, very good. Come back. Come back. Wow. Can you please come back? Tell other people to come back. So, what you will find...
Okay, now coming back to your space once again.
So, what you will find is that a lot of times we are proud of similar things. We're proud because we made someone else happy. We're proud because we helped someone achieve something. So today's session is on compassion with the same passion. Okay? So whenever you feel disconnected or you feel alone or you feel tired or that you missed the mark, go back to thinking about what you're proud of. Because there's so many things we can do with one beautiful smile like that, lending a hand, taking 2 minutes to listen to someone that we can be truly proud of. Okay, so I just wanted to put that in you because sometimes we forget. In order to feel this emotion of pride, we have to open up. If we're closed off, we won't be able to open. So for that, and to prepare for the great teachings of our Dr. Ananda ji, we want to do some movements where you're going to be able to open up. Gentle ones, so that it's not too much stress on the digestive system. So scatter a little bit, so you're going to need to be able to open your arms without creating harm. Ahimsa is very important. Oh, good. So a few jatis or warm-up exercises and stretches, because digestion puts us in a parasympathetic system. We don't want to create stress. We want to relax. So you're going to breathe out and then breathe in and lift. Stretch, good, and out. Next one, we're going to yawn. The first time some teachers will ask you to yawn in front of them. Take advantage. Breathe in. Good. Become unbelievable, right? Let's do it again. Breathe in. Nice deep yawn. Look how everybody's smiling, sir. Last one. They thought they were going to come do so much work. Up. And again. Good. Now, bring the arms in front of you. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. You're going to open them this way. So check first to see if you have enough space. Got it? So what we're going to do, gently without pushing too much, is that we're going to breathe in and open up. And then when we exhale, we curve gently and just come. Again, using the voice with a sigh. Ready? Breathing in. And out. Breathe in. Good. Now breathe in. Beautiful. Now come on up. We're going to very gently bring our right ear towards our right shoulder, so it's opposite us. So bring it here and just relax the opposite shoulder. Make sure you're not holding tension in the back of your knees, so you're open and relaxed. Breathe in and out. Now the right hand is not going to drag the head down, it's just going to add a little bit of weight. Correct, that's it. And stay here, inhale, exhale. Jaw relaxed, lips relaxed. We'll stay here for a few more seconds. Relax the left shoulder, relax your tummy. Open your eyes. Gently let the hand come down. Don't make any sudden movements with the neck, always safer, and then slowly come up. Notice the difference between the right and the left. And then we'll go to the opposite side. First the head, you can check. Be gentle. There's no antagonism with the body's density. We're meeting the density where it is. And then with the left hand, slowly creating some weight for a little extra stretch. The right shoulder down and back of the knees relaxed, jaw relaxed. Inhale, exhale. Nowhere else to do, nothing else to do, nowhere else to go, just being here. Open your eyes, allow the hand to come down, and then slowly come up. Very nice. Now, both of the hands intertwine. We're placing them right here, right almost at the bottom. We're keeping the shoulders up. Be sure there's no tension in the back of the knees, but there's a little bit of, And then from here, just the head comes down, the shoulders stay where they are. We're going to be here for about 15 seconds, breathing in and out. Slowly allow the hands to come down. And step by step, vertebra by vertebra, lift the knee, lift the chin. The last one that we're going to do, it's an Anjali mudra, but I would like you to really stretch the arms up first, then the hands, and then lift. It's the same movements of the Brahma mudra, which we'll repeat next. Stretching, holding, breathing. And on an exhale, come back. Now we're going to bring your chin down. And then inhale and lift in a clockwise direction. You're going to rotate slowly. Breathing in as you lift, breathing out through the nostrils as you lower the head. Clockwise first for a few rounds. And then you can shift and move counterclockwise. Just one more round. Good, come back to the center. Lastly, we'll do some warm-up of the facial muscles, beginning with the lips. These are kind of funny, little bit ridiculous things, but because we do them when we're kids, because they make us feel good. Then when we're adults, we don't do them anymore. So just do what you're comfortable with. This first one is like this. Oh, yes, if you want to. Yes, relax, 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 relax. Well, that's good. Then we're pinching, we're basically working with the muscles of the face. We're pinching here and just going up and down. Yeah, good, good, good. Good. Then we're going to tap the forehead. Relax your lips, relax your jaw. Tap the forehead all the way down to the jaw and back up. The lymphatic system in the face, all the trigeminal nerves are getting stimulated. Very good. And then for those of you who think you have a double, triple chin, we're going to go up. Good. Quite a bit of laughter from this area. Good, good. And then victory here in the earlobes. And I'll just do with one. Just go up and down. Open your mouth. Good. Excellent. You can do both. I cannot do this one because it will just... good, good. Good. Fine. And then finally, right hand over the left shoulder. Pat yourself in the back for being here. And relaxing all the area of the trapezius. Letting go. Good. And then 3 times down. Down, not to someone else. And then, not to the person in front of you. And then this one. Yes, it's both congratulations and let go of that weight, depending on what you need. And then down. Lovely. So come back to your seat. We'll do 1 round of the Brahma Mudra. We'll repeat it again. 1 round is good. No, sir? 3 rounds? 3 rounds of the Brahma Mudra. Did you enjoy doing the Brahma Mudra with eyes closed or open more? Eyes closed? So who enjoyed eyes open? Oh, okay. We'll do it with eyes closed then. Remember, so to the right, coming back ah, to the left, coming back ooh, up, e, and down. Okay, 6 by 12. Connect a good relationship to the ground. Try not to give up your sitting up posture. Breathe out to begin. Moving towards the right, breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in left. Going up, breathe in. second round, listen to how beautiful the voices sound. Breathing in right. Breathe in left. Up. Breathing down. Breathing right. Breathing left. Stretch. In, up. Down, breathe in. Relax. Whatever the experience, relax in it. Allow the sounds from the outside to be part of your experience. Allow the sounds from the inside to be part of your experience. And think of 3 things you're grateful for, truly, in this particular moment. And bring a smile to your face. And bring your hands together in Namaskaram. And then start to rub them together. Place them over your eyes. Let's take a breath in together. And Good. Open your eyes in this dark, velvety space. Stretch all the way up, looking up. And stretch by looking all the way down. Look all the way to the right and to the left. 1 circle clockwise, 1 circle counterclockwise. And then as you blink, you can remove the hands. Beautiful sound.
So beautiful.
Beautiful sound. The sound was so beautiful, right? Sure, there's a...
quick question. I find exhaling easy. I'm able to do that at a long stretch. But when I'm inhaling, I'm not able to take one complete inhale. It gets broken down into 1 or 2. It's like 2 or 3 short ones when you say 6 in. Is that difficult or is that something to be seen?
It is something that can be worked on. Normally people struggle more with exhalation than inhalation. So it is not a common complaint. At the same time, it could be just that you need a bit more training on the exact sequence of learning how to breathe. So I think if you were to focus on, rather than breaking it, to be mindful of breathing into the low, the mid and upper parts of the lungs in a sequence, I think you could overcome it. So I think a little bit of personalized work could help. Thank you for sharing. Yes.
Similar problem. My problem is that I keep forgetting to inhale deeply. And I have to keep reminding myself, okay, you have to inhale deeply. I mean, does that just in practice? Or?
Practice. See, basically what happens is, you see, normally our respiratory system works on the brain stem, that is the back of the head. That brain stem sends a signal to the muscles to initiate the process. So your diaphragm goes down, your intercostals goes up, and the accessory muscles come. So this is a normally active process that is governed. But what happens is, because of maybe the way we hold the body, our physical activities, so many factors, it starts to become modified into a way that, okay, this is enough to survive. So what is the need? The body starts to say, if I breathe this much, I can survive, and it stops there. When we talk about breathing in yoga, we are talking about utilizing your whole capacity. So for example, I would say a normal breath that most people are taking is about 500 milliliters of air. That is what normally you are breathing. In yoga, we are saying at least 3,500, 4,000 milliliters you want to breathe each time. So there's a lot of emphasis on mindfully choosing to do it. So the more you choose to do it mindfully, the more it will become your natural process. So there's nothing right or wrong, but it's just a matter of working on it. Yeah, see, when we are anxious, when we are in a very tense situation, our breathing becomes fast. And so that is a natural part of the stress, where at that point to try to breathe out more. So when we are breathing fast, like there what we should do is and then it will still go. But then and the more you exhale, the more you're creating space and you slow it down. So especially that time, again another thing that I often suggest is, you could use a table, you could use a chair, but use something against which you can create resistance. And so to hold it, to stabilize the whole chest. And then you take in a breath and you go. Now what has happened, because I've stabilized the upper part of the body, more emphasis will be placed on the lungs. So this you could do. The other thing is, you could even do it here, and this type of thing where that type of thing, what it will do, it is empty the lung, so that then you can, it's like rebooting your computer. It is like, again, initiating the normal process by just saying, okay, get it out of the way. And especially when people have breathing disorders, this is very effective. You could use a chair and do it. So you could have this chair and holding. The thing is that the moment you stabilize your chest, you can work better than when it is not stable. And another thing we do in our hatenas, a whole sequence of breathing, is to come on to the four-footed Chadushpada. So when you come into this position, you automatically have enabled yourself to breathe better. The human body is an animal body. The human body, the physiology of human body and physiology of animal is not too different, except we stood up. So the moment you come into this position, you are creating a position where the body can start to do things better. So here you say, okay, let's breathe out, and then you are breathing. So when you do this type of inhalation and exhalation, what you are doing is that you are creating, you have, like I said, that you are giving stability, but then you are giving a chance for the whole lungs to function independently. Now if I'm sitting like this, I don't have that same thing. So either holding a chair, holding a table, coming onto all fours. This is why children do that. When children find it difficult to breathe, they crawl on all fours, they feel better. A child will lie down like this, it will do this. automatically you breathe better. And the mic falls off. The two things. See what happens? Give me a moment. This is a very interesting one. The child will automatically go into that. Because the child realizes the moment I go into there, all the fluid will be drained in the lungs, I can breathe better, automatically. What do? We turn the child and put it like this and suffocates. Even during COVID, you would have heard this. One of the major things they used to do was put people prone and immediately your oxygen saturation changed. That is what a baby does naturally. Baby is more wise than us adults. So coming onto all fours, again same thing, to crawl around like this. Nobody wants to crawl, they think it's undignified. This is the most dignified thing I can do today. And that's why I do it so that you don't feel odd about doing it. See, you can easily do this. When you do this, automatically every joint in your body is getting exercised. Every joint is getting exercised. You are connecting with the earth. Your chest is getting a chance to expand normally. Your head is not up in the sky, it is balanced. Immediately your whole psychosomatic mechanisms change in a positive way. And this is the best thing you can do for hypertension. Why do we have hypertension? Because we are very high on tension. ज़्यादा tension हो गया इसलिए hypertension होता है. What happens? Oh, I am the director. I am the principal, I am the prime minister, I am the chief minister, I am, you are living in Delhi, everybody thinks they are the, at least in Pondicherry, we only have to worry about people thinking they are the chief minister, Kiran Bedi. See, what happens is we are so disconnected. See, imagine, just look at this, how disconnected my head is from the ground on which I am standing. Now, how connected am I? Immediately you have changed, you have reconnected with the earth. Now, okay, you can say this is not earth, but relatively at least. You are grounding yourself. And so many times I used to find this. People who have hypertension, get them crawling around, within 10-15 minutes the blood pressure is normal. Because suddenly you have equalized the whole system. And then you want to add to it, you make it even a little more ridiculous by making animal sounds. Those who are down here, if you want to join me, you can join, but those in chair, you can just make the noise. Okay, so you see, we crawl around like this. This was not part of the original one, but this is also good. And, when you do this, you can start to make a sound like a cat, okay? Meow, 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 and then the dog. And then a tiger. And then you have a lion. See, what you do is that you let go of yourself, you feel better. Endorphins, serotonin, melatonin, dopamine, you call it whatever you want. All of them have come to see what's happening inside here. My mother was teaching the wife of the Inspector General of Police in Pondicherry. This is 40 years ago. His wife and all the wives of all the police officers used to come together on Sunday morning, and my mother used to go and teach them. They would be doing all this type of them. So you can imagine they're up in the IG, residence, and this is in the police area, and and suddenly all the policemen with the gun are coming, waiting up what has happened up there. This is the way you feel better. Because we are taking ourselves dead serious. Because we are dead serious, we become dead very easy. Seriously dead. Dead serious, we become... Let go. What does it matter? What is this ego? Let's put our tongue out and let's do this, okay? See, you feel better, right? Again. There's another very good one we used to do, is what we call the Kukriya Pranayama. It's a Kukraha, is like the dog. The dog, some people call it Shwana also. It's a Immediately you feel so better. Your whole system feels better. You are breathing better. Your nervous system is working better. Everything. But we think, oh, I'm so serious. I remember many times people think spirituality is serious business. First of all, spirituality is not business. And second of all, it should not be serious. Sat Chit Anandam. Nobody said serious. Sat Chit Anandam is what it is, never serious. But you see people, there was an old video, a documentary on happiness. I think it was one of your friends from Italy who was making it. So she was going around and she was interviewing very aged people who are in spirituality and very young kids, asking the same question to both. And I don't think she ever made the final one. I saw the, sort of the brief version. She never made the full version. And there was a person talking about happiness. I'm going to try to do it. It's very difficult for me, but anyway. And he's like, you have to be very happy. Happiness is your nature. Happiness is the source of life. Happiness is important. I'm like, you don't look happy, Baba. Huh? You don't have happiness and you are telling happiness with such, you have to be very happy. That is why my father said, your name is Ananda. Wherever there is, there should be Ananda, there should be joy. You should manifest it. He said, most Swamis have a surname Ananda. Sachidananda, Yogananda, Purnananda, Premananda, Kanakananda, Nityananda. Yeah. He is in a very good Ananda. He is in the most Ananda state compared to us these days. Right? All the Anandas are there. So my father used to say, if you ever meet a Swami who has this Ananda surname and you don't see he's happy, go up to him and pull his beard and say, fake, 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 fake. He said, in your name you have Ananda and you are, so serious. And we are so uptight. Always we are uptight. My father used to say, you should be childlike. Not childish, but childlike. Innocence, enthusiasm, inquisitivity. You should want to know things. Why is the sky blue? Who cares? Why does it rain? What does it matter? When is my salary coming? Like, we have forgotten that. That is why coming down, crawling. Let's make a bit more noise, okay? This session is on compassion. If you do not connect to your inner child, you cannot manifest compassion. Children automatically have compassion. You don't have to teach children compassion. You put two children together, if one is crying, the other will try to stop that from crying by doing something. Children will automatically do it. What do we do to each other? We make each other cry. How you can be happy? Laga do. That is it. Yes? That is good. So that we make each other cry also. So let's make a bit of cat again. Okay, come on. Ready? Yeah, cat. Meow. 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 Now the dog. Tiger. Now the lion. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Not one of you is sleeping after lunch today. See that? Huh? Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. See, what happens is, the moment you make noise, you release. The moment you make noise, you release. But what happens? We are told from childhood, chup. Chup. Child wants to talk at home, chup. Go to school, chup. Go to work, chup. Go on Delhi street, chup. Go to mall, chup. Chup, 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 chup. And that final chup.
Maybe because we think we know better than the child, and this is what
Yes.
happened with the elder one and the younger one.
So
And
true.
just because everyone thinks ki, I know better than you.
Absolutely.
This kind of ego comes between the two.
So true. Absolutely. So true. We need to release, we need to let go. And this is why at our institution in Pondicherry, where we deal with thousands of children I have dealt with, I tell them, you come to Yoganjali, we give you a space where you can make noise in a healthy way. So you are channelizing that noise making. Because if you don't channelize it, it will become a bomb. When you channelize it, you are giving a chance for the expression. If you don't express, it will be repressed. And repression will always lead to disease. Doesn't matter what you repress. You have to sublimate. You have to give a proper sequence. You have to give an opportunity. Okay, fine. In our hospital, so many patients come, they do all of this. We have fun with this. In fact, the whole hospital is so serious, and you come to our floor and it is so lively. People come, they say, the moment I come, Payal, you all have been there, Garimanu. The moment you walk up the stairs to ISCM, a smile will come on your face. The moment you come there, you feel lighter because you create a healing environment where you can be yourself. You will not be judged. We always worry, what will they think about me? Nobody's thinking about you, Baba. Why are you worried about it? Nobody's thinking about you. What if they are watching? Nobody's watching. They are so busy with the mobile phone. Be yourself. But see, when I say be yourself, it doesn't mean be the worst part of yourself. Be the best you. Be you. That is your swadharma. That is your swartha. That is your swastya. That is where that comes. And these type of practices, Sangeeta was earlier doing, where you shake. Let's just do that. Let's shake a bit, both hands. Maybe stand up. Stand up a bit and just shake both the hands. A nice shake, 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 shake. Shake as fast as possible. Now let's shake down. Down, 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 down. Up. Down. To your right, 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 to your left, to your left, to your left. In front. Up. Left. 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 Up. Center, front, down, right, right, left. Now freestyle, whatever you want to do. Just enjoy yourself. A nice shake, 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 shake. Now catch hold of all your tension. Think of all your tension. Catch hold of your tension. Take in a deep breath. And throw it out.
Wow.
That whole
What's
ceiling.
happening upstairs?
Now, next one is people from upstairs come down. What happened? You people had an earthquake the last couple of days. Yesterday also. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Now let's place our hands on the abdomen. This is your solar plexus, your sun center. We are solar beings. We are meant to be in connection with the sun. The whole planetary system runs around the sun. Indians knew about it long, long, long ago. So long ago, how long ago, we don't know. And poor Galileo was imprisoned because he said that. It took them centuries to pardon that guy. Why pardon? You should apologize, not pardon him. But anyway. Yeah. Solar system. We have a solar plexus, Manipura. Manipura chakra is our umbilical cord to the cosmic mother. This is our umbilical cord, psychic umbilical cord. And the sound of this area is Ha. In Hatha Yoga, again I must tell you, because even in India today we are saying Hatha Yoga. I don't know where that Hatha came. Hat. Hatha yoga, the ta, it became hatha. Hat in any Bengalis here? Yes. So hat will become hot, right? And then it went to America and hot yoga. They said to Bikram, what are you teaching? Hot yoga. Oh, we must heat the room. They made it hot yoga. Huh? I am not, but I had Bengali teachers. Yeah, Bikram is Bengali. That's what you say. Yes, Ji. Hata do. So here we make the sound. This is the ta, the lunar brain. That's why when this is not working, it's called a lunar C. This is the ha. Ha, 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 ha.
Ha, 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 ha.
Ha, 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 ha.
Ha, 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 ha.
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 Ha, ha. Ha, ha.
Ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha.
Ha, ha.
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 Ha, ha.
Ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, 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 ha. Now you can sit down. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, what happens? Yeah. So, what happens is that when you make the sound ha, you are working on the solar plexus. This solar plexus is a very important part of what today is called. Yes, Garima, what is it called? Solar plexus. Your PhD topic, ma. Solar plexus and vein, what is that? Gut brain axis. Right? वाइवा के बाद तो भूल गए सब. हाँ? PhD मिल गया अभी. हाँ? She is very good. हमारा बच्ची. हाँ? All my children. See, when you connect this area, gut-brain axis is very popular these days. Lot of serotonin. Serotonin is very important in our nervous system. Maximum serotonin is secreted in your gut. Next is in the brain. And serotonin is the best antidepressant. Because we are lacking serotonin, we are going into depression. So we have serotonin uptake inhibitors are our treatment. This is the place you can secrete serotonin by working on this. That is why we say laughter is best medicine. In Tamil we say, Vai vittu sirital, noi vittu pogam. If you open your mouth and laugh, disease will go away. This is so important. But what has happened today? We have stopped laughing. We have stopped smiling. We have stopped having a connection with ourselves, connection with others, connection with the world in which we live. And that is why self-compassion is not ego compassion. Self-compassion is compassion for the self that is connected to all the other selves on this planet. This year the topic for Yoga Day was One Earth, One Health. Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. Today, most important aspect is connectivity. And through this we can connect very deeply. Now, similarly, what is important is how to calm ourselves. So this was to activate. Ha, 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 ha. This is all to, activate. You want to calm also. And in our culture, a very beautiful word, Shanti. Now you look at the difference here. Shanti, Shantam. When you say it itself, let's say it. Shanti, 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 Shanti. Okay? I just want you to hear. Now let's say peace, 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 peace. Does it have the same vibration? This is the problem. That is why world peace is a big problem. Because we have to rename it. Because the moment you say peace, peace and tukda peace become the same. Problem is that in trying to find peace, we are going to pieces because the sound, the pakara sound is a very explosive sound. When I was doing my videos and we had to do voiceover, I had one of my students do the voiceover for some of the DVDs. She was very good in English. And when I was sitting in the studio and she was telling the sound, the mic will be here. Whenever she's used any sound which has the pa, the whole diaphragm of the mic would vibrate, and we had to keep on moving it away because pa is this peace, peace. It just hits you like that. You go to pieces, and that is why it is so important. Shanti. See, even in that, see that when a child is crying. This is a sound of calming down. Peace. Linguistics is a very big issue here. And again, you can never get peace through war. Violence can never lead to harmony. It's not possible. Doesn't matter how many wars we have on this planet, we will not have peace through war. Because war will only end with suffering. Doesn't matter whether it has been from Mahabharata, Ramayana, or to the nonsense going on this planet right now. Anyway, I don't want to be political, but it's very difficult not to talk about where we are as humanity. Let us just sit and chant a few times. You chant with me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We'll try to make it a 18 rounds or something. We'll just try just very quietly because we want to find that inner peace. We want to find that inner ease. We want to find that sukhasthanam. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. 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 Shanti, 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 Shanti. Shanti. Beautiful, very beautiful resonance. You can see how when we come together, what a beautiful resonance can be created. In the morning we talked about anxiety. This afternoon we talked about compassion. Why do we have anxiety? Why do we have stress? Well, one type of stress is what you find in the abdominal area. And this is a stress that comes from performance anxiety. Will I perform? Will I succeed? Will I be a failure? Will I pass? When I'm on stage, if I speak, will they like it or not? Lot of performance anxiety is in the abdominal area, butterflies in the stomach. Just before you have to get on stage to perform, you have to run to the bathroom. The pressure, the performance anxiety, that is down here. Second anxiety is in the chest region. It is relationship. Will they like me? What if they don't like me? She likes me not. He likes me not. All that, it's up here. And very, very strong emotional component which our Indian movies bring out very well. There's a fight at home and the third one is up here. This is because of our ego-based status, position. We get offended easily. Please, again, linguistics. Offense is never given. Offense is always taken. Offense is never given. It's always taken. Because you think so much of yourself, whatever they say, you get offended. Just look at it. Up here. Very strong in us. So performance, relationship, status or positional. And we want to get rid of this anxiety. All of that anxiety goes back to the back of the brain. This part of your brain, the thickest part of your skull. Under here is your brainstem. It is the top of your spinal cord and then brainstem. It is where you breathe. So it makes you breathe whether you like it or not. It says breathe, you have to breathe. It says don't breathe, you don't breathe. That's all. It is the master switch. But it is very old. It is the primitive nervous system. It is called the reptilian complex. Like the reptiles, crocodiles and snakes and all. And this is very much related to the Abhinivesha Klesha. I talked about the Kleshas today. This is Abhinivesha, and it's always about me. Only it wants me. No care about anybody else. Me. And the more you go me, the more mean you become. Okay, me, mean. Meany, mean you become. You have to change a leap of consciousness. They say, where was that leap in human evolution? There was a leap of consciousness, and that is the leap from the back of the head to the front of the head. This is your prefrontal cortex. Prefrontal cortex. Prefrontal cortex is how I teach the kids so that they'll never forget it. This part is the part that makes you human. Because without the prefrontal cortex, the human personality, the human capabilities, and the most important power, the power of choice. As a human being, we are endowed with a superpower. The superpower is the power of choice. We can choose our attitude towards whatever happens to us. We can choose. So power of choice is not to choose whether you want washing powder, Nirma or something else, or whether you want Colgate or Dabur toothpaste. That's not the power of choice. Power of choice is what you choose to be in your life every moment as a human being. I come back from human doing to human being. This is a human doing part. This is the human being part. And this is where your buddhi is there. The buddhi is that capacity to choose, discerning part. Buddhiman Manushya is who we should be. That buddhi is here. So we go di. Like in our Gayatri mantra, diyo yona prachodayat. So from me, we are going to di. So we release this with the sound ha. This is the sound ho. Ho is Santa Claus. He is the giver. He is the one who shares, right? This is the place where you let go. Ho. This is the he. Okay, so ha, ho, he, me, and you should look as mean as you can. Like that. And then di, and then you remember that nothing is permanent, right? So you say, go, and you can throw it away, okay? So this go when we do it in Tamil Nadu, which is my first language is actually Tamil in that way because growing up in Tamil Nadu, we say po. Po means go. So here you can say jao if you want, or you can rephrase it. Go is also good because go comes from gamana. Gamana means to move. Samskrita go, that is why that sound ga is related to it. So we are going to try this. Can we all get up? This is going to be a nice end to today's wonderful day where you're going to learn to relax and let go of all this anxiety, stress. All that is not you. Remember, anxiety and stress is not you. You are you. Anxiety and stress is an unwelcome visitor. Disease is an unwelcome visitor. Pain, suffering is an unwelcome visitor. You are Sat, Chit, Anandam. Who are we? Sat, Chit, Anandam. Who are we?
Sat, Chit, Anandam.
That starts to sound nice. Who are we? Sat, Chit, Anandam. Who are we?
Sat, Chit, Anandam.
Who are we?
Sat, Chit, Anandam.
Not bad. We'll make a dance out of that. Tomorrow we'll try that, okay? But now we are going to do our first part. Ha. Ha. Ho. He. Me. They. Go. Ha. Ho. He. Me. They. Go. Ha. Ho. He. Me. They. Go. Right. Now you can sit down and enjoy yourself.
I have one question.
Yes.
I'm suffering with the leg syndrome. So at the night I'm not able to meditate.
Yes.
But in the daytime I am able to meditate very well. 15 minutes I can meditate. But at night when I am having a problem, I am not able to connect my leg and with my mind.
What I would suggest, first of all, I don't like to give prescriptive yoga. So, this is the problem, this is the yoga. I don't like to do that because, again, we would have to analyze the complete person and look at multiple dimensions. But I would suggest that working on, this type of releasing practices, because what you are saying is called restless leg syndrome. And that is a lot of suppressed, repressed movement. So when you are lying down to sleep, your body is trying to release it in an uncontrolled way. So practices like what we did now, if you were to do it at night before you go to bed, you may get a release. There are other techniques, like in our tradition, we have what is called Kaya Kriya. We do the body movements. So moving the feet, moving the hands and the head with the breathing. Doing that before you go to sleep will give a lot of recovery. So I suggest that Garima, you can stand up. That is Garima. She knows all those techniques. She lives in Delhi. So any doubt you have, you can always catch hold of her. And she is amazing. Okay, so Kaya Kriya, that, and along with that, I would always suggest the Brahmari Pranayama. Brahmari will retune your whole nervous system. And so that will then give, it will be like a tranquilizer. Brahmari is like a tranquilizer. Yeah, with the humming. I think that would help you a lot. Yeah. I just wanted to clarify that, I don't really like to give this type of quick fix. Yoga therapy is not a quick fix, but I'm just giving you an illustrated example of how the techniques are taken. Yes, Ji. Yes. No, the whole head is the moon. Yeah, the main part of our brain is called the moon brain. Solar plexus is solar brain. And then we have the end of the spinal cord, the conus medullaris, which is called the earth brain. Earth brain. So that is why when you do your contemplative practices, Padmasana, Siddhasana, you are connecting the earth brain to the earth. So you are grounding yourself. And this is why in practices like Viparita Karani, when you go upside down, they say the sun goes up and the moon comes down. Because the head is below and the navel is above in Viparita Karani. So people thought it is some hallucination and poetry by our yogis. They understood. Normally the moon is above the head. Moon is above the sun. In Viparita Karani, the sun goes above the moon. By doing that, you reorient your whole nervous system.
That's when you lie down.
You lie down and you lift your leg up. Basically, any position where the lower body is above the upper body.
So even when you sleep and you don't use pillow, even do that.
And not so much. That is sort of like a balance. But see, what happens is we are standing all the time, we are sitting all the time. Head is always above the heart. So what I say is even something as simple as this. When I do this, my head is below the heart. See the sadha. So kabhi to at least take a pen off the floor. That also you call somebody some chaprasi to do. Huh? I have seen that. In one office, there's one guy. He's sitting here. There's a cupboard here. He hits a button to have someone come open that door. How you will be healthy? Tie your own shoelaces. Pick up the pen you drop. Your head will come below the heart. You will be happy. You will be healthy. See, whenever possible, this type. That is why in our culture, whenever we met elders, we did Shashtanga Namaskar. First we'll do Shashtang Namaskar, then Sadha Namaskar, then touching the toes, then the ankle, then the knee. Now it is hip and next it is head. Huh? Namaste ji, how are you? Huh? It has become like that. See, why did we do it? We said, my self-esteem. Self-esteem is different, ego is different. Swabhiman is different, ahankara is different. And what we have misunderstood is the difference between them. When you pay respect to others, it is not the other person you are respecting the divine that is coming in that person. By placing your head below that, you are learning humility, and your head is coming below the heart, and your whole nervous system is oriented in a different way. It was part of the culture. And then we were told, you are pagans, you don't know what you are doing. And so we developed this, it's okay. That's for another day. This is my rant. I call this my gangster yogi. Okay, this is my gangster yogi avatar. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I'm disturbing you. I don't. Sometimes a person is morassed, and how to come out of that morass?
Yes.
How to come out of that morass?
Exactly what we did right now. When you do this,
suddenly in your home,
yes,
if you start doing, somebody will say he's a madman doing something.
Tell them what you are
The
doing.
answer is yes.
That is where you need to tell them, you have to tell them what you are doing, first of all. Otherwise, lock your room and do it.
Lock your room.
See, create a space. One thing I'll tell you, one big issue we have. In our culture, we don't respect other people's space at all. We don't respect anybody's space. We go to somebody's house, we'll go straight to the bedroom and sit on the bed. How many times I'm seeing this? Give some privacy, give some respect to the other person. So we are scared to say, this is my space which I want to keep for myself. We feel that it is offensive, we feel that it is against our Sanskriti and all. Nothing like that. Our Sanskriti has said, take care of yourself. Swadharma is the highest dharma. If you are not healthy, if you are not happy, you cannot help anybody. So what I tell people is, you tell people, this is my time. 5 to 6 in the afternoon, I'm going to do my sadhana. Please do not disturb me. Still they will disturb. But again you'll have to tell them, please don't disturb me, this is my time. This is my space. I am creating a space where I want to do my sadhana. Create it. And if again and again you are being harassed, Rakshas has always been with Rishi. No Rishi is there without Rakshas. If that happens, you may have to change your place. See, there is something called, even Rama has practiced Samadhana, Veda Danda. Tyagaraja sings, Sarasa Samadhana Veda Danda Chatur Sati Dhaiva Mevare Vovave Sarasa Samadhana. Even with Paramasambhava Shvetarandanukum Paluku Ravanoku Teliyaleka Poye. Ravana didn't even understand that Rama was practicing Samadhana Veda Danda with him. Rama, even with Ravana, practiced Samadhana Veda. Sometimes you have to talk to them. Okay, fine, try, negotiate. No, you say, okay, I'll give you something, keep quiet. I'll give you one scooter, you go someplace, let me have space to do my sadhana. That is dana. Kabhi kabhi danda bhi hona chahiye. Aajkal it is not politically correct to even say it, but then sometimes Veda is also needed. Sometimes Veda is needed. I believe in trying to keep people together. Sometimes I say, Baba, better you people are separated for the sake of both of you. It is sometimes there. Find that space. Sacred space. You are sacred. You are a sacred Atma. If you cannot create a sanctuary is a place where that sacredity in you can be nourished. And if people are there who don't want it nourished, well, if you can change, change. If you cannot change, accept. But please try to know whether you can change or not. Don't be tamasic and lethargic and lazy. Those who need to know will understand what I have said. Yes, Ji.
Post-COVID, have you seen a lot of after effects like sleeplessness and more anxiety?
Post-COVID, we have had a stress overload. Cortisol went so high, I put on about 20 kilos in COVID, post-COVID, just the stress of the cortisol. So I have seen it myself, have worked hard, got it off, taken care of myself, some self-care, still working on myself. I have seen people having lot of issues with depression, lot of issues with anxiety neurosis, lot of issues with insomnia, and it has also triggered a lot of latent diabetes to become manifest diabetes. So people who were sort of on borderline and under control because of the cortisol, what happens is cortisol will increase your blood sugar. And so because of that, so it's not giving them diabetic medication, you need to reduce the stress. See, this is where, I'll give you an example in yoga therapy. Many years ago, 2 people went to meet Sri TKV Deshikacharya. TKV Deshikacharya is one of the pioneers of yoga chikitsa in India. His father was Krishnamacharya and the whole Krishnamacharya tradition, B.K. Sayangar, Patabi Joyce, Deshikacharya and all. Deshikacharya sir has been one of my mentors and I owe him a lot. 2 people went to him, both of the people who went to him, care seekers, were obese and depressed. Okay? Obese and depressed. But his son was watching him and learning from him. And Deshikacharya gave one yoga protocol for one person, a very different yoga protocol for the other person. Now medically both are obese, both are depressed. So as a medical doctor you will think same treatment. He gave different. So his son said, why you are doing this? He said, because the first person is obese and because of obesity became depressed. So I have to treat the obesity. Second person is depressed. Because of depression started overeating and became obese. I have to treat the depression to correct the obesity. Can you understand the difference here between the modern medical reductionist, one pill, one ill approach? I am also a medical doctor and it saves lives. But the problem is we have reduced it that if you have depression, this. If you have obesity, that. You have obesity and depression, this. And today we are doing the same mistake with yoga therapy also. We are forgetting the person. Yoga, not just yoga, all Indic systems. Today I met for the first time our doctor who's practicing Tibetan medicine. I was very happy because the Ayush, we have that S which is Siddha and Saura Ripa. So first time I have met and we had a discussion which was I will treasure that, sir. In all the Indic healing systems, they are lumped under Ayush, which includes all of them, Ayurveda and all. Homeopathy is the only one, but it's always been the Indian systems of medicines and homeopathy, which now got renamed as Ayush. In all of them, the focus is the individual, not the disease. All of them. And the father of modern medicine is William Osler. The father of modern medicine, William Osler, you know what he has said? The good physician treats the disease. The good physician treats the disease. The great physician treats the person who has the disease. The father of modern medicine. We have even forgotten what he said. Because we have thought that, oh, you have diabetes, this is the medicine. You have cancer, this is the medicine. And the same thing has now been put on yoga therapy, on Siddha, on Ayurveda and all, and we are trying to standardize. You cannot standardize these systems because you cannot standardize a human being. Human beings are individuals. You can have general guidelines. So we can say these are the guidelines for yoga practices in diabetes, guidelines for yoga practice in cancer. Based on the individual need and capacity, we apply this guideline and find practices that will work for that person. You see how much thought has to go into it. So it's not popular. And that is why I don't like to immediately jump into do this asana, do that pranayama. I have actually given it a name, and that name is yogopathy. Okay, so yoga therapy, applied that way, I call it yogopathy. Shwetika knows it because she has made some nice PPTs on that for me. We have some nice people here. Okay? So please remember, look at the person, not the disease. Look at wellness, not illness. The more you focus on wellness, the more wellness will manifest. The more you focus on illness, the more illness will manifest. Pain, 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 pain. You have done a nice japa on pain. So the divine says, bless you, abundance of pain. You have to think healing, 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 healing. And that is why we say, Ayam me hasto Bhagavan, Ayam me Bhagavan. Ayam me pado Bhagavan, Ayam me Bhagavan. Our hands are hands of the God, of the divine. Our feet are feet of the divine. We are the divine. Why do we sell ourselves for anything less when we are that? Sat, Chit, Anandam. Who are we?
Sat, Chit, Anandam.
Who are we?
Sat, Chit, Anandam.
And one more time. Who are we?
Sat, Chit, Anandam.
Thank you very much.
Sir, Sir, I had a question. Firstly, thank you so very much to both you and Sangeeta ma'am for today's sessions. Secondly, I've heard several theories about why we chant Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti 3 times. I was wondering if you could elaborate and sort of educate us on that.
in the Indian culture, we have always looked at three aspects of the universe because three is the number of manifestation. So we say there is Sthula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharira. We talk about the different layers of consciousness like Jagrat, Swapna, Nidra, Shushupti and all of that. We talk of the Bhu, Bhuva, Swa in our Gayatri also. We talk of Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati. We talk of Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. So there's always a consideration that there are three. You have the three doshas, the three gunas. I have written a book on this, which is Yoga 1 to 10, where I put together concepts of each number, what are the yogic concepts. And 3 is one of the thickest chapters. There are so many variations on 3. So this is why what is very important is that when we chant, we realize we are making a statement. That is what, no, there are so many threes. See, what I'm trying to tell you, there's no one answer. What I'm saying, there are so many aspects of 3, which is why when you want peace and ease to manifest, it is not enough if it happens just here. It has to happen at all levels of existence. That is the reason. Okay, so people will say, oh, you know, when you say 3 times, it is for Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati. Okay, fine. As she said, for the 3 suffering, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika. Okay, fine, that is one explanation. You want peace for Sthula, Sukshma, Karana also. You cannot go without it. So this is why what is important is that all levels, what we are saying is, it is not enough that I have peace here, I have to have peace everywhere. That is why it is brought out.
And then, sir, I don't...
Another reason 3 is, first time you just hear it, second time you have started to practice it, by third time you are decently good at it.
Dr. Ananda, I teach yoga in America, so मैं यहाँ नहीं रहती हूँ, and I would really like to request if you could mentor me and I could just stay in touch and continue this conversation.
We'll find ways. There are a lot of online sessions I'm offering these days post-COVID. We have a lot of programs, including currently a program on cultural appreciation and yoga. How can yoga be shared and taught in a way that the culture of yoga is honored without misappropriation of yoga and where it is what I call Jada yoga, dead body yoga, autopsy yoga, Jada yoga these days, where it is only the physical body. How can the culture be shared in a culturally appropriate way? You cannot go and tell Americans you have to become Hindu, you have to become Indian. That's not possible. But you should respect the culture from where yoga has originated. When you divorce yoga from the culture, it is sterile. And it is like taking a plant out of the ground. For some time, that plant will look okay. After some time, it will dry up and die. If you want that plant to live properly, keep that earth connected to that plant. The earth for the plant of yoga is Sanatana Dharma. And that we are now doing a course on that. We have a Yoga Chikitsa program coming up in October. Sangeeta and I offer a lot of Nada Yoga training online. So, lot of opportunities. Most welcome.
But in America, I have seen, just 10 days back, they give lot of importance to yoga. I was in California. I have my daughters, both the daughters, one is in Boston and California.
Kya ji? We will give you some more details. Kal denge. The best thing I always say is you search Bhavanani and yoga. There's no other Bhavanani and yoga in the whole world. Most Bhavananis are in business or education. So the only Bhavanani in yoga in the world is me. So Bhavanani yoga, you will get all my details, thousands of YouTube videos for free download, thousands of articles for free download. Because as I often say, I believe in copy left, not copyright.
Also, one second. Practically speaking, in the program, because the foundation
did
a great job in putting some resources. Also, there's a QR code. And if you scan the QR code, a whole list of resources and videos and PPTs are there.
This
so I just don't want you to miss it.
Yes.
Excellent, and there's a variety of resources. So you're already, the foundation, we would like to thank for putting all of the effort, so enjoy it also,
Yes.
First of all, thank you for the wonderful session. It was such a nice nice session. We started with the stress, anxiety, and ended with the compassion. It's okay. But the things, and you make us realize, we just realize oneself first. One question is coming continuously in my mind, like, when we put ourselves, sometimes it affects the others. Like when we feel happy to be in oneself, like be it in, it make us peace. Like I'm like this, so it's okay if you are not accepting or rejecting me, whatever you are doing. But I like to be myself. Okay, this is the one question. Second question. When we are continuously putting I, isn't this raising the egoistic aspect in our body, in our mind? So
very true. Exactly. This is the question which already I answered when I said there's a thin line of difference between Swabhiman and Ahankar. Swabhiman should never be sacrificed. Ahankar can be sacrificed. What is the difference? The Swabhiman will understand it is not me because of my ego-based desires. It is not me because of my selfish needs. Swabhiman will understand that when I am a better version, the whole family will be better, the society will be better.
Main point is it good to hurting somebody and make yourself...
it can never be good to hurt anybody. No. I can never justify hurting.
No. Sometimes
but
being in a disciplined life,
yes.
being in a good habits of
yes.
food, it affects somebody. Like
yes.
This is what happened with me. Like
I understand.
My friends circle, people drink, I don't drink, so they just sometimes...
I have also been there, ma. I have been there. A medical student going through medical hostel life without non-veg, without drinking, without smoking. Is it possible? It is possible because it's Dr. Ananda. Okay? It's not possible. I'll tell you, this is there. But you have to decide. I made a decision. I would not compromise on my value system. At the same time, I am not there to go and tell them, you are wrong, you are wrong, you are wrong. That's not my business. I am not a missionary. I am not a missionary. I don't go on the road and say, come to me, I'm going to save you with yoga. That's not my business. I will live my life to the best of my ability. I will share to the best of my ability. Those who can benefit, they will come. I will help them when they ask. I never give unsolicited advice. Never. And just remember, ahimsa paramo dharma. Ahimsa is very important, but ahimsa involves not being violent to the self. Often what happens, in order to manage other people, we actually harm ourselves. Self-harm is also himsa. So please understand, ahimsa from the yogic perspective is very different. Even what Gandhiji practiced ahimsa is not really the yogic ahimsa at all. Because he said, let people hurt me. Yogi said, you should not let anybody hurt you. That is yogic ahimsa. So there is a very, very different perspective. Not self-defense is ahimsa. So you don't have to say, oh, I am practicing ahimsa, you kill me. No, you can stop them from killing you. But that is not violence. We were having a nice talk with Rajiv ji. Intention is very important. What is the intention behind the action? So thank you for bringing that question, and we all are on our own struggles, okay? But please remember, just because we are on the path of spirituality, we are no better than anybody, okay? Just because of that, we don't have to look down on others. All of us are human beings. All of us are on our own journey. Compassion to the self, compassion to others is vital for our conjoined spiritual evolution. Sahana bhavatu, sahanau bhunaktu.
Sometimes the mind is very strong, and even when you know something is right for you, mind talks you out of it.
Start breathing at that time. Yeah. The only way to regulate the breath, chale vate, chale chittam. Change the way you breathe, you will change the way you think.
Yes. I think
and that is where Kumbhaka will stop everything.